Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters from Islamic faith, and hello and good day, brothers, sisters, and fellow people from humanity. This is Minu going live from my business page. As you have been following me over sort of last 3 months, I've been interviewing various members from our business community from all over the world. And today I've also got a special guest. And before I introduce the guest, please let me give some brief information about myself. If we haven't met before, if you're just talking to me for the very first time. So I am a biologist. I did a PhD from the University of Tasmania, Australia. I'm also a martial artist. I hold a black belt from the International Shotokan Karate Federation, Japan. At the same time, I'm a digital business owner and mentor. I help people learn how to leverage the social media. This could be either their main hustle or their side hustle. So now I'd like to introduce my guest today, Imran Bandiali. He's all the way from Auckland, New Zealand. Brother Imran, how are you doing?
Hi, Manu. How are you? I'm doing great. Thank you so much for inviting me today. It's a great honor to be sharing a screen with you because I've been seeing all your interviews in the past, which you have done with different members of the community, and I always used to think that when will I get this opportunity to be a part of this. So thank you so much for that. And
Yes, yes.
for all the followers of your page, I just want to tell them that my name is Imran, and I'm basically from Auckland, New Zealand. I've been living here from past 3.5 years with my wife, and we both are full-time professionals here. And yeah, we finally can call New Zealand our home now. And I mean, I'm into hospitality industry, and my wife is from telecommunications, and we are also digital business owners from past almost 11 months, I would say, and we are running it successfully. So that's my story so far.
Yes, excellent, Brother Imran. It's also a pleasure from my side to have you on my show and have some insights. I would love to hear from you. So,
Sure.
Brother, obviously, you have just given answer sort of my first question, that what are your background. So then my next question to you is that what are the reasons that you were looking for something in the online space,
Mhm.
and how did you find out about this particular business?
Okay, so I've always said to this to different business partners in the community that first of all, I was never looking something to do online. Okay, this just came as a blessing to me. And me and my wife, we both food lovers, so we always wanted to open a offline business like a food truck kind of a thing, which we
Yeah.
thought that that would be a great success because we both have passion for food. But whenever we used to think that how are we going to start that, we came to a conclusion that if we have to run that sort of a business, one of us has to leave our job and work focus there. So that means the one portion of our income is already gone to in order to make that business running. So, and
Yeah.
then all of a sudden this came in my life when I was scrolling Facebook, and I came across this wonderful ad from a beautiful mom taking care of her kids. So I mean, I don't have kids, but I thought this is something, I mean, I can resonate my story with, because there was a picture of her father as well, and who was talking
Yeah.
also that he was from the hospitality. So I could relate these things in my life, and I thought, you know, uh, what if we both can work full time and still make an earning? And like
Mhm.
all the other couples, they have dreams whenever they go in different international countries, like they should build their own home and then have a beautiful
Yeah.
life, and they would be able to they should be able to travel the world. I mean, we did travel the world before settling down here, but travel to travel, not travel to work. So
Yeah. Understand.
those were the dreams. So that's why we thought, okay, we should give it a try, and we are successfully running it from past 11 months now.
Yes, excellent. That's obviously the sort of the reason from my side as well. Yes, for the viewers who are watching right now, from my side, I'd just like to add that this is the main thing, that our business is oriented for the people. It's not about how great we are, how great our products are. It's about solving the issues of everyday people. That's all we do in this business. We put people at the forefront of our business, try to solve their issues. And various people have various issues. Some people want to be their own boss. They want to live their life in their own terms. Some people probably love their job. They're very passionate about what they do, but they want to supplement their income. They want to diversify their income. And living in a country like Brother Imran is living in a country like New Zealand, which is very expensive, then you need more sort of money to fulfill your various goals, various life's issues. And obviously most of the people want to spend more time with their families if they have a
Definitely.
family, with their, and want to create a future for the children. And I have also interviewed people who are elderly, and they try to plan for their
Retirement.
retirement, so these are the vast issues, and that's what we try to solve through this business, because this business gives people the freedom to work from a place and time of their choice, and it
Yeah.
doesn't matter who they are, it doesn't matter where they come from. Only thing that matters is that they want a change in their life,
Yeah.
and we provide all the training, and we'll hear about that from Brother Imran. So the next question is obviously, this is the era of social media and era of technology. So
Mhm.
what do you think that this business standards among probably many other opportunities in the online space?
I did not actually go through any of the other online opportunities before joining this, but I did um, you know uh, gave it a try to see how is this business different than others, and I have seen loads of differences. To start with, any other business, in any other online business, what they do is they just recruit people and then they just let them hanging in the air. But in this
Yeah,
business, first of all, we don't recruit people or anything. We just show the business opportunity. And the thing is, it follows by a fantastic training model, which
yeah,
gets updated every day, I would say. With
yeah,
new things, with new trainings, and then
yeah,
whatever the requirement is, so it gets updated according to the requirement of the community,
yeah,
for the betterment
yeah,
of the people and for the success. So some training is something which teaches you from scratch
yeah,
to the high level. So you don't really need to be technical geek or tech savvy
yeah.
to do this business, because it's a very simplified training system. It's a video based. If you like reading it, it's also
Hello,
theoretical
Chika.
based.
Hello. Thanks for watching. Yeah, please,
Hello,
brother,
hello.
continue.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So the training is so simplified that you can either watch a video, pause and play and do it at the same time, or if you are a person who likes to
yeah.
read and do it, there's theory as well. So it is actually very user friendly training, and that is the
Mhm.
main thing which makes our business better than any other business in the online world today.
Yes, thanks, brother, for your insights. From my side, I'd just like to add a few more comments over there. That over here, once as soon as somebody joins the business, they're assigned with a mentor and a coach. And obviously, I mean, various things in life. Whenever you try to do something, if you don't have the knowledge, you need a mentor and coach. But what makes, from my point of view, also, in addition to the brother's comment, that obviously the training is significant and it's very good, but the community stands out. The community, because many of the platform, there is no community, because people are sometimes left alone by the gurus, because we have now 78,000 members.
Yeah.
When I started this interview series 3 months ago, it was sort of 68,000. Now it's 78,000 members. So it's very fastly, it's rapidly growing. Uh, and as a result of this community who works on shared value, respect, and integrity, the people connect with each other very quickly. Okay, they connect
Yeah.
with each other, and they can ask for help, even if when their mentor or coach is sleeping, let's say, or they're busy with something else. So they don't need to wait for their coach or mentor to help them. And
Yeah.
we have internal sort of various groups on discussion, on brainstorm. So those helps people to solve their issues, and that's why this is the best and the largest online business community in the world. So brother, the next question to you, obviously, now, as I mentioned, the community. So could you please kindly make some comment about the community of the people that you are working with right now?
Yeah, that's a very good question. Actually, I really wanted to answer this here. Is
Yes.
I've sent this in the past, but like if you do any other offline business in this world, if you go next door and say, hey, I'm opening a store here, can you help me, how is the market here? They'll be like, that's the door, buddy, just get off. But here in this online world, we have 78,000 people here to help each other to grow. Okay, here there
Yeah.
is a companionship. When you go and ask
Yes.
for help without any
Yeah.
monetary benefit or without any other benefit, they will still
Yeah.
help you, because they look at it as a community. And if you
Yeah.
grow, they
Service.
grow as well. So that is the best part, that people are so selfless here, and all like-minded people, and who are at each other's help and anytime they want, without any benefits in the background. So this is
Yeah.
something great.
Yeah, just from my side, one or few more comments is that obviously in places in cities where there are a lot of business people, it's not just online. People meet in offline places. There is a weekly or sort of monthly meeting. Obviously, there is Zoom meeting for each of the groups, but also people hang out with their respective group members if there is, let's say, a lot of people in because I know in Sydney, in Melbourne, in Australia, people okay, often meet each other, and in Canada, in Vancouver, in the United States, where the community is much more bigger, they are
Yeah,
able to meet, and the people are developing very good friendship. I mean, this is business communities sort of 4 years old, and I see that I have also developed. I met my mentor in Launceston. He was from Launceston, Tasmania, and
hmm,
I met him in when I was in Hobart. So I met him personally in over
okay,
there physically. That was a possibility. So that's what this community, that it doesn't matter people where they come from, they connect with each other in both in online and offline space, and develop a sort of very good friendship. So brother, the next question is that we have got various personal developmental programs in our business community. So could you kindly make some comments on that?
the thing is, before I started this business, I never used to read books. But this business actually gave me, showed me a direction, how important reading could be in your life, to develop in business perspective as well, and in personality development as well, like
Yeah.
in
Yes.
personally as well. So it's not only about that, people come here to make money or to build
Yeah.
relationships or things like this. They also make
Yes.
you grow, or they also help
Yeah.
you to grow,
Yeah.
personally as well, by giving you opportunity to read different books. And they have this book clubs,
Yes.
plus they have some personality development seminars happening, or Zoom meetings, I would say, where they can learn from each other's
Yeah.
success, and they learn from each other's stories, and then they can
Yeah.
relate with it, and then they work towards it. So yeah, that's something great.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. This is one of the reason, and it doesn't matter. That's what I wanted to tell our viewers, that we are empowering people financially and mentally. It
Yeah,
doesn't matter where people come from. They become leader. I mean, a mentor gets training to become a leader, to coach. They lead other people, and people from various diverse background. As far as I know, from 56 communities, people are even promoting this business in their own languages. There are many
yeah,
communities where they do the business in their own community. So we promote people to be themselves. I think that's what I realized from our business, that people have their core values, their core identity. And from this business, we tell people to be themselves. And I think that's when people feel empowered, when people are
yeah,
able to do that and run their business and earn money and live the life that they want in their own terms. So
exactly.
that's what
Yeah,
is being done. And there is weekly mastermind in this business. So every week, people meet our founders, and they get to know about various strategies how to run the business. And
yeah,
that's why I have also interviewed various members. Obviously, brother, you come from a sort of educated background and very professional background. I've interviewed women entrepreneurs who didn't even know how to copy and paste things, and now they are
yeah.
leaders. They're iconic leaders. So that's, I think, very, very remarkable.
Yeah.
And the next question to you, brother, that what are your achievements so far from the business?
um, I actually sort of kind of answered during answering the other
Yes.
questions. Is I've changed. I mean, I have not only made this business a successful one in my life, in past 11
yeah,
months. I have, the achievements are that I have made very good friends from this community,
yeah,
who has helped me, because in like this is a very normal business. It's not like it's a quick read scheme or something like that. But it's
no,
just that when you will have ups and downs in your life, like you have it in your regular life as well. So
yeah,
you have people who motivates you, who tells you that they have gone to a similar situation, so that kinds
yeah,
of gives you a kick, and then you start from scratch again, and then you're still there. And
yeah,
the attitude of not giving up has helped me a lot to stay in this business and then keep running it. So I have developed that skill of not giving up as well, and plus staying connected with all those peoples. And as you mentioned, that masterminds,
yeah,
this one thing I wanted to mention about masterminds is that's a very great learning platform, because there people come in and then they share their success stories and then their hardships, and then the mistakes which they have done, so we can learn from it and not repeat those same mistakes, because we get a ready-made solution because of
yeah,
their mistakes. So that's something i have
yeah,
i have achieved as well, because it's a great learning. Plus when I have changed, I have changed my attitude in a positive manner as well, because now
yeah.
I only think in positive way. So there are so many things to mention, but these are the few which I would like to add here.
Definitely, definitely. So this is from viewers from my comment also. So it's not just about having financial freedom. Obviously,
Yeah,
everybody wants that in life,
of course.
but it helps people to grow. And obviously, different people moves in different speeds. Some people might get results very quickly. Some people may not. But as long as you are plugged in, this is a proven system, and it it helps people obviously to achieve the financial
Yeah,
solvency. We have various job quitters in this community who started this as a side hustle during their evening hours. You don't need a lot of time to do this business,
yeah.
but after a while, I mean, even Imran's mentor, we know Tanvir, he's a very good leader in this community. So there are various examples that people were able to quit their jobs and they are earning enough from this business to maintain all their expenses and even a lot more. If you have seen my
Oh
interviews
yes, yeah,
from this business that they used to earn from even an entire year from their previous engagement or previous job. So that's the last question, brother, to you. That could you just make some final comments for our viewers to take action?
so all the people who are actually even thinking like what exactly are we doing, and what should we do next, and before asking all those questions to us, I just want them to ask themselves a question, is like how bad they want a change in their life. And I was just reading something a few minutes ago, where I said, where I came across, is like, if you really need a change in life, you have to change the way things you're doing in your life. So
Yeah.
if you change the things, change will automatically come, because it's within yourself. So
Yeah.
that is the question. And then these days, after this hit, things will go back to normal, but when it goes back to normal, it will come with a price. So I'm pretty sure that uh, two incomes, if you're a couple, two sources of income won't be enough. So if you really want that third source of income without disturbing your jobs, or if you're without disturbing your business income, if you want to generate a third source of income without investing a lot of time, this is it. And then it's must try. And there's no harm, because there are so many risk free steps which you can take, is
Yeah.
watching webinar, and then after that you follow the steps. And we
Yeah.
don't bound you in any kind of contracts or anything. Trying and
Yes.
checking the webinar is absolutely free. And then once you check
Mhm.
it, you can see how this can change your life. And then you can have that time and financial freedom which we were talking throughout this conversation, which everybody is looking for these days.
Yes. So before I sign off, I just would like to add something from my side that obviously the pandemic is a huge lesson. Thousands, or I mean millions of people has been laid off. all over the world. Jobs are anyways contract based. Living in developing worlds, I mean, in most part of the world, not just in developing worlds, people are sometimes tired of running from one contract to the other. They're always anxious. They always know job could be gone anytime. And there is a significant pressure of performing all the time. So people in this world actually work. Some people, as I said, maybe only few percentage of the people love their job, but most of the people do because they have a much bigger worry, that is to pay their bills. So that's why they do job. Now this is the 21st century. The power, as I always say, the power is in your hand. That is your smartphone. So I'm just talking with using my smartphone over here. That is the power. It could empower you if you know how to use it to the full potential. I mean, all you need is a smartphone, a laptop connected to the internet. Okay, so that's what, and you need to be coachable to do the business. Few of the parts from the business, that there is no shipping, there is no selling, there is no storage that you have to do in this business. There is no expiry date, there is no monthly fees, and you can leave a legacy. And the company that we work for are located at 38 locations in 23 countries. And just one thing that I wanted to just mention, that what it is all about is we do digital marketing in 6 different platforms. So this is Facebook, where we're interacting now. We also show how to do things in Instagram, YouTube, Google, LinkedIn, and Pinterest. So and that's what is something, because being I mean, when I was doing PhD, I always wanted to have a side hustle. And during those times, the side hustle meaning you need to do, like, let's say something afterwards, again another sort of going outside. But the current era is, it doesn't matter, you don't have to, let's say, have a side hustle like running Uber or Uber Eats after your job. You can just do this and have some extra bucks. But Uber Eats or Uber wouldn't probably allow you to quit your job, or it would be even more stress. And brother was trying to have a food court. That needs a lot of, that itself is another stress, because you need to prepare your food. You have to go through a lot of bureaucracy while you're trying to do in a country like New Zealand, then spend a lot of money and then expect profit, maybe, I don't know, 1 year or 2 year and all that, and you don't know what will happen. So all these stress are released if you try to move onto the online space. That's what it is, and that's why people are moving in our community from various backgrounds. So there are 3 steps to become a business man or woman in our community. The first step is, obviously, as brother said, is a free webinar. It happens at 5 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. EST on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and Wednesdays and Fridays at 12 p.m. AEST. Just register with your name and email. There are 2 links over there, either mine or brothers. Just go there and register, and we'll see you on the inside. And if you have any queries, just reach out to us, and we'll be more than happy to help. So that's where I believe for today. And brother, it's been a pleasure to have you in the show. I wish you all the best for 2021, so and have a good time.
You too, brother. Thank you so much.
Okay, viewers, have a good time. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Hello, Tanvir. Brother Tanvir, he was just watching. Hello. Okay.
Hello, Tanvir.
Goodbye.